Alright, welcome everybody. I am taking a different approach this time. I used to do like a small preview in the beginning of the video explaining what the video would be about. But I figured a lot of people stopped watching after the intro, which I totally get. I mean, you just want to see the price prediction. So now you probably have seen the new intro in the beginning. And now I'll get right into the price prediction and price analysis of Alchemy Pay this time. So yeah, basically in the next few minutes I'll do price prediction or price analysis, whatever you want to call it. Basically it's both. Of the Alchemy Pay cryptocurrency. I think a cryptocurrency with a lot of potential. It's in the top 300 cryptocurrencies listed on CoinMarketCap at least. It has about a 200 million market cap, if I'm not mistaken, and we are anywhere between 200 and 100. Had a huge bull run at the beginning of August, like really huge. I think that's times 200 maybe, so that's crazy. And after, since it has been in a small downtrend, what tends to happen with a lot of cryptocurrencies, they have this huge bull move, definitely when the market cap isn't too big, and then they go into a small downtrend and consolidation and stuff. But what is nice this time is there used to be lower lows like all the time here, and now it's actually finding support at this level, which is around 0.6057, and it's finding support. And some interesting areas are actually are beginning to form, some formations. Here you can actually see a triangle, and you can also extend that triangle to form a triangle with this one and a key level right here. But to be honest, let me show you that. So first of all, you have this triangle, which could facilitate a breakout, which always leads to opportunities. And second of all, you also have this triangle, which again leads to a lot of opportunities. So basically I'm going to sketch out two different scenarios which I think are most likely for Alchemy Pay. And the first one being with this first real triangle, that it bounces off of the support, so anywhere between like 0.062, 0.063, and then it actually breaks through the upper bound. And I think when it breaks through, it might find some resistance at this 200 EMA, so at around 0.67. But ultimately, I think it will bounce all the way up to the 0.72, and it might find some resistance there. It will probably drop down to the 200 EMA, so again the 0.67, but it might also try to go to the trend line again, which would be around 0.65. And I think after that we could start to see a small uptrend and definitely a consolidation a little bit higher, because you can also see in this area it's kind of consolidating between 0.72 and 0.57. Yeah, that's right. There's cryptocurrencies with all these numbers after all these decimal numbers. It's often quite difficult to name all these prices. So yeah, I think it would break through this triangle to the upside in this scenario, that it then also goes through this resistance, and that often leads to a new uptrend when it breaks through a major resistance, because this is quite a major resistance, 0.72. But it could also, with these new coins, lead to a consolidation, so a little bit higher. So maybe the consolidation moves from the lower bound being 0.7 and the upper bound being 0.8, and that it just accumulates within time, gaining some more capital, gaining some more bullish momentum, gaining some more interest and trendiness. And then ultimately I think it will move up, and the next real resistance I think is this area, and this area would be anywhere between 0.92 and 0.87. And when it hits that area, I really need to update this price prediction, because then it has seen a big bullish momentum and big bullish influx, and it really depends on what the price will do on the technicals that have happened in between right now and when it hits it. So that's the first thing I think that could happen. And the second thing being that is that it breaks through this triangle to the downside. So that would actually cause some more bearish momentum. And I think it would first find some support at 0.59, maybe do a retest of the 0.64 area, and that it then drops all the way down to first off 0.58 and ultimately 0.57. And that then this triangle is starting to form, and in my opinion this triangle has to break out to the upside again. So it would probably break after the hit on the 0.57. And when it then actually breaks through, I think it can also instantly break through the 0.63 up until 0.65 key level, as you can see here, which then functions as a resistance area. I think when it breaks through this triangle, so let me draw that once again, just to give you some, just to make it a little bit clearer. So when it breaks through that one, in this second scenario, which I think is, I think both scenarios are equally likely, but you always have to have a backup plan. You cannot, in my opinion, in crypto trading, just put all your money on one plan. You always have to have two plans and trade accordingly to what the price is doing. And when it breaks through this triangle, I think it will go straight through this resistance, as I said, and that it will then ultimately find resistance possibly at the 0.71, 0.72. And to be honest, it doesn't have to break through, because I mean, it would take a lot more capital if it goes from here than from here. So it might actually continue in a consolidation here. But again, if this happens and a breakout occurs and it reaches this upper bound of the consolidation, I probably have to update this price prediction because it could break through, but it could also continue its consolidation. But that really depends on the price action again between the point I'm at right now and where the price is right now, and what it has actually done, how strong the move is, how strong the breakout is, if the breakout actually occurred. So yeah, then I'll post an update. But for me, these two scenarios right now are the most likely. So if you have any questions about this price analysis and about this price prediction or anything else, please let me know down in the comments, and I will make sure to respond to that as soon as possible. As for now, thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.